Hey guys, this is Mommy Loves Bags. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that my kids are not home, my husband's not home, the dog is asleep on the floor. We got a new puppy recently. I don't know what that can of deodorant is doing there, but you know what? We're just gonna go for it. So I'm actually homesick today and I'm not feeling well, but I really wanted to get a video out to you guys. So I would really appreciate your continued support. Please give me a thumbs up at the end of this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I love doing these videos. I love this community. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. I'm at Mommy Loves Bags, and it's Mommy Loves Bags, one word, okay? And I would love for you to come and join my subby family that's on Instagram, because we talk a lot more and I do a lot more on there. So let's get to it. I wanted to show you that I've had this a couple of times, maybe just once, but I have the trifecta again of the Neverfulls, and I wanted to talk about them, and maybe you can decide whether or not it would be worth it to you to have the trifecta. Now, I know 110% that I am a tote girl. That is my favorite type of bag. I like to just chuck shit in and go. You know, when you have kids, you need to be able to, you know, we're running out the door to soccer or volleyball or music lesson or football for the marching band. I know that my kids are going to need me to throw stuff in my bag. And so a tote just makes it so easy. So I do love totes. I am finding that I love some type of flap bags. Some flap bags do not work for me. Really, there are two flap bags that really work for me. And then I love a backpack. Love a backpack. So those are probably the three main categories of bags that I have in my collection that I really like. I have one Speedy Bee 25 in the Damier bean. I would love to get a Monogram. Not too keen on getting it in Azure, even though I love Azure and I've thought about it, but I would love to get a Monogram Speedy Bee 25 to add to my collection. Okay, I digress. Apologies. Let's talk about the Neverfull Trifectas. Let me show you what I have. So this one I do love with all my heart. This is probably, you know, this is a top bag for me in terms of how much I love it. I think it is beautiful and gorgeous. And it just, every time I wear it, I re-fall in love with it. So this is the Neverfull MM in the Azure. And this is in the pink rose ballerine interior. And I love it. You know, I was worried when I first got these, because this is the first rose ballerine that I got. I was worried about how dirty is it going to get? You know, is it going to be able to maintain? You know, I've had this for almost a year, and I still think it looks pretty great. Okay. I always love to keep these as a set. It doesn't work for me to sell them. Even if I don't use it, I prefer them as a set. And I normally do use it. I have found that I can use these for a number of ways, usually just general catch-alls, okay? I don't have anything in this one right now. Oh, no, I lied, I do. I have, oh good, I have a boogie wipe in there. I've been looking for that. So I can use these as receipts holders. You can use it as a wallet if you want. You can use it to house, you know, just knickknacks, but these are great. And I like to keep mine. So throw that in there. So this is probably my second use. I don't give it as much love as I'm going to show you my first one. But I think it gets a fairly good amount of use. So I would say it comes in second, maybe third. And I do love her. And I had thought about selling her. And then I saw pictures of her that I took. And I started wearing her again, and I was like, no, there's no way. I cannot sell her. I love her too much. So she's not going anywhere. I am not selling her. So that is the Azure MM with Rose Ballerine. Then my most used, I have a whole video on this girl. This is my dream girl. This is my dream bag. I searched and searched and searched for this bag. I wanted it so badly. This is the Damier Ebene MM, and I wanted it in, of course, the Rose Ballerine, and I was having a hard time finding it. Finally, a subby of mine on Instagram, and I consider her a friend, her sister was selling hers, and she told me about it, and I said, I will take it. And it was a very interesting situation because actually at the time that that was happening, my grandfather had passed away, and it was the weirdest thing. And so I bought the bag, and I kind of now it's kind of a special bag to me as well in that way, that this bag I bought when my grandfather was passing away or passed away. And so it reminds me of that time, but in a good way. So this has been a beautiful bag. I use it almost every day to work because she's a great workhorse. And I just love, love, love her interior. And I have a few bits and bobs in there because, like I said, I use this quite often. And here is her pouch. It's a little bit, you know, worse for wear, but it's still working good. And then here's the inside. I still have some stuff in here. What is this? What is this? I have some mail that doesn't make any sense. And I have my grandfather's rosary card in there, which I take with me everywhere. And since this is the bag that I use the most, I like to put it in here. So I have found these to be very, very useful. If you would like for me to do a video on, you know, how to utilize these, please let me know. If I get enough comments down below saying you want a video on how these can be used, I'm your girl. I can put that video together for you, but you gotta let me know. Okay, so this was my dream bag. I found it. I'm so happy with it. I love her. Damier Ebene in the MM size with the rose ballerine interior. Okay. So now we are coming to the piece de resistance. Am I saying that well? I don't want my bags to fall, so I'm fixing it. Okay, so I just purchased this, and I had been going back and forth on this. I had this exact bag, I want to say 4 or 5 months ago. For whatever reason, I wasn't sure about it, so I sold it. And then as soon as I sold it, I was like, why did I sell it? My mom had bought the bag, and she felt bad for me. I'm a mama's girl, and she's so good to me. And she says, you know what, Mija, go ahead and take mine. See if you like it or if you love it. And if you do, you can have it. So I had it. I had it for a little bit, but again, it just, something wasn't meshing with me. So I sold it. And now it's been about 4 or 5 months later, and I've decided I want to try it again. So here she is. She has a beautiful canvas. I don't know if it's hard to see. Beautiful, beautiful canvas. And of course, the beautiful pavone interior. Look at that, just stunning. I thought about looking to get a used rose ballerine in Monogram. I did think about that one. I'm kind of kicking myself that maybe I should have gone that way. Who knows? Maybe I'll still buy that one if I can find it in the right condition. So this is my bag for right now. I am loving it right now. There are some minor problems with it, but you know what? It's a bag. It's a bag, people. We don't have to let it be anything more than that. It's a great bag to tote all our shit in, right? So I did get my initials on it here, and I'll show you part of my initial. Can you see it? It's an R. Okay, in gold foiling. And I do love seeing my initials on it. I just like that. I had done it one other time before and I totally regretted it because the bag was awful and I had to sell it. And I had to sell it with the damn initials on it. And that was a nightmare. But thank goodness I did find a girl who was willing to and who was okay with it. And I took some of the price down and she was fine with it because you can take that off. You know, you can't take it off all the way, but you can take the foiling off where it just sees the print, you know, the indentation. And really, you know, some people say, and I agree, that you don't pay attention to that. So anyways, let me show you around this beauty, show you what I have inside of her. I am really liking her. Let me ask you, which print is your favorite out of these three? Are you an Azure girl, a Damier bean, or are you a just classic monogram? Which one do you feel best kind of mirrors you in terms of personality? And then also the other thing I would love to know is, like I said, I'm a tote girl. I am a hobo loving girl. I love hobo bags. I love backpacks. What kind of bags do you gravitate towards? Like, what's your number one and or number two at the most types of bags that you gravitate towards? I'd be curious to see. Okay, so let me show you what's around since we're here. Might as well show you how I've got my baby packed. And let me just go ahead and warn you that I did not pack this. My daughters did. And now it's already a jumbled mess anyway, so I don't know that it matters. We've got on the outside my lovely Lauderay charm. This is the bigger one. I love Lauderay charms. They're so beautiful. They can be found on eBay or Mercari for decent rates. Just make sure that you are getting an authentic one because then you could be paying the same price for a knockoff as you would for an authentic. Now, what I've noticed about the authentics is that they look very clean. They look very clean, whereas on the replica ones, some of this will be like, some of the plastic will be like falling down into the other cookie. I don't know how to explain it, to be honest with you. It looks like, oh, and another giveaway is if there's a lot of space between each cookie, that's probably a replica. Lauderay charms, they are right on top of each other. There is no space. So I love this guy so much. It just, just brings a little pop of color. Okay, so let me show you what is in this bag, and we're gonna start with the back pocket. Usually I always leave that back pocket open. I don't think there's ever been a time where I have it closed. And my daughters fixed up my bag, so let's see what they did. So I have this little pouch, actually. I bought some new sunnies. I'll show you the sunnies in a second. I got them on Amazon, and I highly recommend them. They are a great company, and I'll tell you why in a minute, but this is the name of it. Sungate. S-U-N-G-A-I-T. And so my sunnies were wrapped first in here, the new ones that I got. They sent a cloth for cleaning. And then the interesting thing that they also sent, that I thought was pretty cool, was a little screwdriver set. Okay, they send a little screwdriver set with you, and you can, use it whenever you need it. So I thought that was nice. So let me put that away. Okay. Also in that back pocket is my favorite. This is my favorite, like a lip balm. Just to add a little color, and it smells and tastes really good. This is the one that I got at H-E-B. It's from Lip Smacker. Okay, so let's go now. We're out of the pocket. Let me zip that pocket closed. We're out of the pocket and we're in the back. So in the back, in the very back, this is one of my favorite pieces. I actually gifted the bag, my Goyard tote, to a subby friend, Diana. So hopefully, Diana, you are enjoying that tote. from Goyard, and I kept this because I love this piece. This is like a great wallet. It could be a catch-all. I use it kind of as both. So in here I have receipts. I have another, you know, I use those boards at school, and it's a pain if you don't have markers to be able to write, so I keep that back here. I have some pins. You can just use it for whatever you want. It would be a great wallet or catch-all. And then it has the space in the back here where you could put, you know, cash if you wanted to. So there's that. Love that thing. Then here on my, can you see it? On my D-ring, I have what I always have, which is my clay. Here we go. This is one of my favorite items. I think this is a great item if you're not familiar with Louis Vuitton. This is a great item to kind of get to know the brand. It's canvas, and this will show you what canvas is like. This can house, right now I'm housing, you know, extra cards, loyalty cards, and business cards. You know, I'll put other things in here like receipts or my headphones, earphones in there. And it holds quite a bit. You could put some chapstick in there, just depending on what you're already carrying. And I love that it has the D-ring option. I love a bag with a D-ring. I will try to do a video as soon as possible to show you 5 different ways you can use the mini pochette, or not mini pochette, but key clay. Okay, if we stick to the back, you are familiar with my passion planner. My passion planner is everything for me. It tells me, you know, what I'm going to be doing for the week, what major obstacles are coming up. It just helps me a great deal to keep organized. Now, I like to add a little something, and so I will often decorate my planner. And I found these at Marshall's, and they're really cute. They're really cute. They were like $2.99 each. And they have, I can just show you in here real quick. They have, you know, just where it says, make it happen, live in color. See, and then it has a taco and a rainbow and eyelashes and just funny things. And you put those in your planners, and it just helps me when I'm going through stuff, you know, looking at all the bills and the hard week that I'm gonna have. This makes me smile. Okay, I don't think I've talked about this, but this is my new sunglass holder. I love this guy. I got it for a great price, and I love it. It is, you know, sturdy but malleable. So this is where I house my favorite sunnies. These are my key black fade sunnies, and I just know that when they're in here, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna be okay, because the outside canvas is very thick. It's very thick, but again, like I said, it's not so thick that it's not malleable. It can move, you know, it can move, but you know, when I need to stick it in a smaller purse, it allows for it to be in a smaller purse, so I love that. Highly recommend this if you can find one at a good price. What else? Let's see what we got going on. So back here, this is no secret. You've all seen this. This is my bucket pochette. And in here, I just have a hodgepodge of things. I have, I don't know why, I have 2 lotions. Actually, I do know why. One of them is a conditioner and not a lotion. I don't need that. I have a plug for the socket. I have for my eyes. I have for my computer. And I have a hand cream. That was it. That's all. This is just like it says, hodgepodge. Just a hodgepodge of things I don't want roaming around in my bag. This will hold it fine. Okay. Then I have, this is the original. Did I show you my new sunnies? No, I have not, so I'll wait on that. But these, this is from Amazon. This is the name of the brand. I had originally gotten these earbuds because I couldn't find my Apple ones. So I got these and I love them. They're great because when you stick them in your ear, they really do drown out, I would say 90% of the outside noise. So when I'm grading or I'm working online, this helps a lot to drown out my children, my husband, the TVs, and all the craziness so that I can work. Highly recommend it. Again, by this company. These came in this case. And then of course, I did just get a iPhone Max XS. So I got some new Apple earbuds. If anybody is interested in me doing a review on the Max XS, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to tell you about it. There are some major differences, some really great things. So I house my earbuds in here. Usually, oh, I don't know what that was. Usually I put this on the back wall in the zipper. This is my 6-ring key holder. I always open it up backwards. You've seen this before. I'm thinking about giving this a break and going and using my key clay because that's had some wear. Okay, let's see what else is in here. We're getting down. So you've seen these, I think, on another video. What is that? Let's go in here actually. And this is my Empreinte Rose Ballerine clay. And I love this and I use it as a wallet. It's got this area in the back that I use for a little bit of change because it doesn't have a lot of room. And then I love that it fits a lot. It can fit a lot. I have some thrown in dollar bills in there, which is kind of bulking things up. But I have my regular credit cards. I have my regular, you know, health cards, and I could put more. And it's got a nice feel to it. Feels so nice, and it's a beautiful color. So I love this thing. That's my wallet. I found this at work, and I thought, you know, oh, what the heck? I could maybe use this for my planner. So I brought that with me. I got this about 4 or 5 years ago. It has real authentic Louis Vuitton canvas, and this is where I have my business cards. Obviously, you're not going to see them. And then you could also, this doubles up as a mirror in the back here. It's a great mirror. Next, I have the pouch that came with the purse, and in here, I'm just housing some markers and some extra stuff that I use for my planner. So I've got these markers that I've got off of Amazon. I've had them for a while. They are great, running strong still. I am missing one of them, but c'est la vie. Also have in here some coupons. I have some more of the markers for that class that I have, that I teach, that uses a marker board. So I love this product so much. Here are the sunglasses that I ordered on Amazon. And I think these are great. And they come in a variety of colors. They do come with a silver and a blue, I think. They come in a green. And I picked the pink. I wasn't too keen on the gold, but I like it now. And I like the way they look on me. These are great. I paid $16.99. I got the little case for it. This case, it came, I showed you at the beginning, let me see. It came with inside this, which I'm using now to house some stuff, because it has one of these, you know, these little locks. So that was really cute. Now here's the cool thing, is this company will send you another pair if you give a review, and you don't have to give a good review. You just have to do a review and show that you purchased from Amazon, and that's it. They'll send you a link to which glasses you can choose for free. And so I have another pair of glasses coming. I think that's a great deal for $16.99. I really love them. This is the name of the company. So if you get a chance, please go online and take a look at the name of this company. All right, we're almost done, thank goodness, because I'm starting to feel even more sick. So this is my key Australia, And this is where I house those Amazon Sunnies. My trusty Pochette Matisse, and in here, did I say Matisse? My trusty mini Pochette. This is where I house just bits and bobs of different things, but mostly I have lip glosses. I think that, you know, a lot of us do that. I have an essential oil. I have my my Hello Kitty Marie Antoinette pill box. I have 2 fans. One is my daughter's. I've confiscated it from her because I couldn't find my other one. But I have 2 fans. I need to give her hers back. And you put these at the end of your phone, right? And it gives you just a little bit of a fan. We're in Texas, so I need that. I have a AT&T when I upgraded. This is my receipt. I have some more Dior lippy. I have Marc Jacobs lippy. I have MAC. What is this called? What is this called? It's very well known. I cannot. Can you tell what that says? Velvet Teddy. Dang it. Sorry, I spent like how many minutes just looking for. This is Velvet Teddy. It's actually a very beautiful matte color. You can tell you have something on, but it's really light, so it's subtle that way. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I have, this is also great. This is Ashton from, what is the name of this? Anastasia Beverly Hills, Ashton. It's a gorgeous color. I have an extra one of these things. I have this to clean my lenses if I need another one. I have some paperwork. I have a CVS like alcohol swab thing. So all of that fits in here. You kind of have to like put it in a certain way for it to close correctly. So I don't know that me just throwing them back in here in any random way is going to work, but I can do it later. Just want to get those out of the way, and I'll do it in a minute. Okay, I have this. You've seen it before. It holds my Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which I got from Sephora as a birthday gift, and it fits perfectly in here, as most lipsticks are not going to fit in this tiny little thing, but it does have authentic canvas here on the outside. And that is it. That is what I'm housing in this beautiful girl. I'm hoping that I will stay in love with her, or you might find her out there for sale with my initials on it. But if you have any questions about any one of these bags, you know, please let me know. I am happy to help. I think that being a lover of Neverfulls and a tote woman, this works for me. I will use all of them to death. I mostly use this for work, this for every day, this also for every day, and it just works. Have a good one. Please, please, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and subscribe to my channel. Sorry for the rambling. Take care.